the fully stocked shelves in one of the depots that helps feed Britain. Here in Slough, this warehouse chock full of the supplies relied on by the public sector and in turn by pensioners, school kids, patients and prisoners. They're now having to prepare yet again for no-deal Brexit and not being sure of being able to obtain some of their staples.
But a lot of this stuff, like your chopped tomatoes, your chickpeas, your baked beans, the majority of those products are manufactured in Spain or Italy, so therefore you have to import them. Otherwise you won't have the volumes that you need.
Britain's food supply takes for granted these complex international supply chains.
And for central government, there is no specific problem issue in general about a no-deal Brexit, even a worst-case scenario. But the internal deliberations of local councils charged with delivering those services and seen by the BBC show that there are very specific concerns and some extraordinary forms of planning to keep the wheels turning.
The plans and registers of risk from around the country do echo the government assessment that higher food prices and the restriction of choice will be the main impact, but some go further, including Redbridge Council anticipating the government might need to amend school nutrition standards, Aberdeen saying it may need to put reduced menus in place. In Bedford, care homes advised to hold 4 to 6 weeks' supply of non-perishable foodstuffs, and Hastings refers to there might be the need for rationing. Councils responsible for school and care home meals were told by government earlier this year to prepare for reasonable worst-case scenarios for no-deal Brexit. These documents are the result of that exercise, and one top representative of caterers say they are necessary.
I don't believe they're going over the top. I really do believe they need to plan hard on this. We don't know what no-deal Brexit will bring us. So there will be an instant, I believe, where certain nutritional standards will have to be altered and adapted for a short period of time.
Because of no deal.
Because of a no
Schools
deal.
and hospitals?
I think they believe schools and hospitals.
Would care homes stockpile?
They will have to stockpile, yes. But it's where they've got the space to do that.
Rationing, bit over the top.
Yeah, I think rationing's a bit over the top, unless it's long term.
Back at the depot, Bidfood, one of the biggest suppliers, have meticulously gone through its 13,000 products and identified 400 at risk from a no-deal Brexit on a red, amber, green scale. They say they're ready.
What does ready mean, though? Does ready mean happy days, everything's going to run exactly the same as before?
No, I think there will be challenges around availability, there'll be challenges around delays at ports, there'll be challenges around currency fluctuations and the impact on pricing. We've identified the key customers, the vulnerable customers that we need to take care of, and we've got the plans in place to carry on providing a great service.
We've been here before. They had to buy up refrigerated warehouse capacity in March that was basically a waste of money. They will prepare again in October, but these are the big boys of the food supply industry. The question is about the smaller links in the food supply chain.
And local public services, for example the new wave of hospitals, are simply not built to hold stockpiles of food like this. The government yet to come knocking here.
At the end of the day, we are the people who deliver the product to the hospitals, the schools, the prisons, etc. And we've had no...
I'd have you on speed dial at the moment. If you're responsible for food supply for thousands of schools and hospitals and prisons, I'd want to make sure that you were entirely happy. Are you getting that proper level of engagement?
No, we've had no direct engagement with us as the person who holds the contracts with those end users.
The government reiterated it sees no impact on food supply from a no-deal Brexit, but local councils at least are privately planning for scenarios that do affect schools, hospitals, prisons and food banks. The longer any no-deal standoff with the EU lasts, the more likely they become. Faisal Islam, BBC News.